Welcome to New Scope Daily TV, your trusted platform for deep analysis of global economic, energy, and geopolitical transformations shaping our world today. In today's edition, we focus on a major milestone in East Africa. Kenya is preparing to launch its first ever commercial oil production before the end of the year. After more than a decade of exploration in the South Lokichar Basin in the Turkana region, the country is finally stepping into a new economic era. But this story goes far beyond Kenya alone. It reflects a much bigger shift, the gradual rise of Africa as a key player in the global energy landscape. Stay with us until the end to understand the economic, regional, and geopolitical implications of this historic development. And if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe to New Scope Daily TV like this video and share it widely to support independent and meaningful global reporting. Kenya enters the era of commercial oil production. This is a historic breakthrough for Kenya. The country is preparing to begin its first ever commercial crude oil production by the end of the year. This milestone follows more than 10 years of exploration in the South Lokichar Basin in Turkana County. Initial output is expected to start at around 20,000 barrels per day, gradually increasing to approximately 50,000 barrels per day. While these figures are modest on a global scale, they represent a major structural shift for Kenya's economy, officially transforming the country into an oil-producing nation. Turkana, from marginalized region to strategic hub. For decades, the Turkana region has been associated with poverty, underdevelopment, and limited infrastructure. Today, it stands at the center of one of Kenya's most transformative economic projects. The South Lokichar Basin is now becoming a symbol of economic transformation, resource revaluation, and Kenya's strategic repositioning in East Africa. However, this transformation also comes with significant challenges, particularly in infrastructure development, transportation logistics, and revenue management. Limited output and the refinery challenge. Despite the excitement surrounding oil production, one major constraint remains. Kenya's output is still too low to justify reopening a domestic refinery. This means that in the short to medium term, Kenya will export crude oil, but continue importing refined petroleum products such as gasoline and diesel. This creates a structural imbalance in the energy value chain and highlights Kenya's continued dependence on external refining capacity. It is precisely this gap that has pushed the government toward a regional solution, the Regional Refinery Project in Tanga. To address this limitation, President William Ruto is promoting a bold regional initiative, a shared oil refinery in Tanga, Tanzania. This proposed facility is designed to serve multiple countries, including Kenya, Uganda, South Sudan, the Democratic Republic of the Congo. The objective is to create a regional energy hub capable of processing crude oil within Africa, rather than exporting raw resource and importing refined fuels. If realized, this project could significantly reshape energy trade dynamics in East Africa and strengthen regional economic integration. A rapidly evolving regional energy landscape. East Africa is currently undergoing a major energy transformation. Several countries are accelerating oil and gas exploration projects, signaling a broader shift in the region's economic structure. Within this context, Kenya is positioning itself not only as a producer but also as a strategic coordinator in a regional energy network. However, the success of this ambition will depend on several key factors: political stability across the region, cross-border cooperation, infrastructure investment, and international financial partnerships. Global energy, uncertainty, and strategic timing. Kenya's oil milestone comes at a time of global energy uncertainty. Tensions in strategic maritime routes such as the Strait of Hormuz continue to raise concerns about global oil supply stability. Any disruption in this corridor could lead to rising global oil prices, supply chain instability, and increased demand for alternative energy sources. In this environment, African oil is gaining renewed strategic importance on the global stage. Kenya's entry into commercial production therefore aligns with a broader shift in global energy geopolitics. Economic implications for Kenya. For Kenya, the stakes are high. 1. Economic diversification, reducing reliance on agriculture and tourism. 2. Increased national revenue, generating foreign exchange through crude oil exports. 3. infrastructure development, expansion of pipelines, roads, and port facilities. 4. Job creation, particularly in oil-producing regions like Turkana. However, these opportunities also come with risks. Exposure to volatile oil prices, governance challenges in resource management, environmental concerns, and potential regional inequality. Africa's emerging role in the global energy map. Kenya's development is part of a broader continental trend. Across Africa, new energy frontiers are emerging. Oil expansion in Uganda, gas development in Mozambique. Offshore exploration in West Africa. Africa is gradually transitioning from a raw material exporter to a strategic energy producer with growing global influence. Kenya's oil production marks another step in this transformation. Kenya's upcoming commercial oil production represents a historic turning point. It is not just an economic milestone, it is a strategic repositioning of the country within regional and global energy systems. Between national ambitions, regional cooperation, and global energy uncertainty, Kenya is entering a complex but opportunity-rich phase of development. The key question remains, will this oil become a catalyst for sustainable prosperity or a challenging resource to manage? Thank you for watching this special edition on Newscope Daily TV. If you found this analysis insightful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it with others to spread awareness. Your support helps us continue delivering in-depth, independent, and global geopolitical analysis. Stay tuned, because in our next episode, we will continue exploring the major economic and geopolitical shifts shaping Africa and the world. See you soon on Newscope Daily TV.